Hi, welcome to Nigel Kerr's tomato growing video. It's the 10th of May today and it's just an update of what we're doing at the moment. As our tomatoes now have been in 8 weeks. I'm going to have a little look to see how they're looking. As I say, again, this side is our maisie, and as we can see now the fruits are forming nice, they're forming well. The trusses, the tomatoes are forming nice on the trusses, they're doing really well at the moment. This is the maisie variety. Yeah, tomatoes are starting to swell up really well. We'll just have a quick look around the greenhouse at the rest of the ones. Again, these are maisie. This side here we've got our honeycomb, and as we can see by these smaller trusses here, these are your little cherry tomatoes. I've just lost one there. They're little cherry tomatoes there. These are maisie. And up this side is Shirley's. Again, as we can see, the trusses are forming nice tomatoes on there. Another truss there. These are this variety, Shirley. These are doing equally as well. If anything, I would have said probably the maisie ones, and maybe just slightly further on than what these are, even though they both went in at the same time. Again, plants are nice and green. Tomatoes here are forming well on the trusses, as you can see. What we're doing at the moment is we're still feeding at the moment. So again, we're feeding our tomato feed twice a week. Don't forget, every other week we're giving our potassium nitrate. We're giving them that once every 2 weeks. You might find it hard to get in the shops. As I say, I get mine on eBay. If you just type in eBay search bar calcium fertilizer, there will be some listings comes in there of soluble calcium, and that's exactly what you need for your tomatoes to stop that blossom end rot. As you can see on these, no black marks, no blossom end rot at all. You know, tomatoes as they should be, forming well with no signs whatsoever of any blossom end rot. So as I say, we're also as well, once every 2 weeks, we're also feeding a solution of seaweed, our seaweed extract. Some of these plants now at the moment, we've got 6 trusses on them at the moment now, so that's about what I normally give, is 6 trusses per plant. So once you get to that stage here, as I say, nip out the top. We need to take the grown tip out of there on 6 trusses. There's one there like that, that's a side shoot there, so we'll take that out. And that's our 6th truss. So as I say, we just nip the end out of there like that and we stop them. So that won't grow anymore now, we've actually stopped it growing. So all the nutrients now will go into swelling the tomatoes up rather than feeding the plant. They're going to swell the tomatoes because we stopped it growing. Still important to take your side shoots out, so any side shoots that appear, like we've got one there, you know, take them side shoots out. And as I say, we'll give a final tie up. Now we're going to stop them. As I say, that's our 6th truss. So again, we just nip the tops out of them and just take away these little side shoots that start to form in between there, and that'll get a final tie up. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing well. So again, follow us again, please follow us and share, and please tune back in for the 2 weeks time. We're going to go update, and hopefully the tomatoes will be a lot bigger and getting towards ripening. Thank you very much. Bye.